That's that's great. Thank you very much. If we just get out of that video there now, I'd like to bring in Fiona Flavin, who is, I'm just trying to find her there now. Um, so Fiona Wood is an honours graduate of the Cork School of Music, where she specialises in classical performance, music education and music therapy. In recent years, she has enjoyed extensive performing in Ireland and abroad. Highlights include touring internationally with Irish vocal ensemble Anuna and a concert series for Showcase Ireland at Princess Alexandra Hall, London in April 2019. She continues to enjoy performing part-time while also working as a lead music educator with Music Generation, a music therapist and creative director, musical facilitator for Singing for the Brain Ireland. Singing for the Brain is a HSE Cork Kerry community healthcare supported initiative consisting of 7 groups, now participating in weekly sessions through the online application Zoom. It is a health project that was conceived by Fiona and first piloted by the Crystal Project Mallow in 2015. Singing for the Brain brings people together from all walks of life in a friendly and stimulating social environment. There is plenty of evidence to show how singing is not only good for our brain health, but for our general well-being too. Even when many memories are hard to retrieve, music is especially easy to recall. Welcome to Fiona. Now all I have to do is find Fiona. I think I have. So I'm just going to promote her to panelist. There we go. So I bring in Fiona there now. So Fiona. Hello, Fiona.
Hi.
It's great to see you. We thought we had lost you there for a while, but we've got you up and running there now. So I'll get off the screen there now and let you at it. Thanks, Fiona.
Great. Thank you so much. Brilliant. Okay, so hi everyone. Good afternoon at this stage. I hope you're all very well. My name is Fiona and I had a lovely introduction there from Brendan. Thank you very much. So you heard a little bit about me. I'm going to talk about a little arts and health project that I lead with some wonderful people who are online today as well, just included, and just chat to you a little bit about mental health and the connection to arts and all things singing and how beneficial it can be. In my own experience, I was a very quiet, very anxious, very nervous child, and I've carried that into adulthood as well. And for me, the first day I was brought to a singing group as a child, it changed everything. And that outlet and that kind of environment of creativity it changed everything. And of course, I went on to pursue a career in the arts. So here I am. I'm going to share my screen now and just talk a little bit specifically about Singing for the Brain as a project. So you should be able to see my screen there. Here's our lovely logo. So Brendan kind of chatted through what it is. Essentially, we are just a singing group. We were meeting weekly before the pandemic, and now we meet online instead. So we had 8 groups, 7, 8 groups across Cork City and County, and it was just a very relaxed, enjoyable environment, people from all walks of life coming together to sing and enjoy music. So I put down a couple of things here about what music can do for you and for your well-being and your mental health. It shifts mood, it manages stress, agitation, stimulates positive interactions, facilitates cognitive function and coordinates motor movement. So there are so many things, and the studies are ongoing in the benefits of music. So there's a little scan of a brain there at rest and a brain reacting to music. You can see, as I said, the studies are ongoing because there's so many parts of the brain that are affected and involved in music making, whether it's singing or playing an instrument or even just being exposed to music, so listening to music. It's so varied as the effects go. So just a little bit about what the sessions actually involve, whether we're on Zoom or in person. We work physically into the body, we get ourselves ready for singing. A huge part of singing is engaging the body as best we can. So we start always with a bit of physical exercise, a bit of movement, and then we get into just the basics of singing, warming up the voices, making sure that we don't make our throats sore. So a little bit of exercise around that. And then we do all sorts of music. We pull from different song collections and themes. And we like to incorporate some discussion and stories too, which can be a really special part of our session. Even on Zoom, when someone performs or shares a song, or we share a song as a group, it'll often open up a discussion around a point in our lives that song resonated with us, and to this day that song still takes us there, and I find that a really healthy and lovely way to share. So why singing, and how does it affect the mind and the body and the soul? The studies are endless, as I said, but really you have to do it yourself to experience it. Singing lowers levels of cortisol, so that stress hormone. It aids concentration, memory span, attention, enhances feelings of trust and bonding. And this is a huge one. I know myself from singing groups since I was very young to the current day, that connection in a room with people, there's something quite special about that. Releases all those happy, feel-good brain chemicals, endorphins, oxytocin. Can be a way of sharing one's feelings and emotions. And again, this is a big one we find in our sessions. Brings oxygen to the blood, so increases circulation. So with singing, your breathing is at a different kind of level to speaking. So you're actually bringing a lot more oxygen into the body, and then, the body is increasing its circulation in that way. So that's really, really helpful. Increases one's lung capacity. So it's like an aerobic workout for your heart and lungs. And I just find if your body feels good, your mind feels good, your heart feels good, everything comes together. So it really combines all of those elements. This is a really interesting thing. This is a nerve in our body. It's the longest nerve in the body. It connects many organs like the heart and the lungs, and it influences your heart rate. So it has a huge impact on your mental health. I find if on an average day I'm waking up and I have a big day ahead of me and I have lots to do and there are emails coming in and I'm going in all different directions, if I take 20 minutes just to even hum a couple of verses of a song, or just take the time to even sit down to the piano and sing for even 10 minutes, you can feel the heart rate slowing. So it's a really, really powerful thing in that sense when you realise, oh, there's an actual connection. So there we go, it's connected to your vocal cords and muscles in the throat. So singing, humming, chanting stimulates this vagus nerve. When you stimulate and activate the nerve, you send a message to the body that it's time to relax and de-stress. So that leads to long-term improvements in mood and well-being. And as I said there, mantras and meditative humming has been a huge thing for many, many years, and that's why. Another interesting thing about music is that music memories are often preserved well into Alzheimer's disease and other types of dementia. So for those people, it can be a really unique way of feeling connected. And for that age category, it can be really powerful because, they might think, oh God, no, I wouldn't have a note in my head. I can't remember the words of this one. But right then, it can come back to them just like that. So it's really powerful in that way. It can offer a unique way to communicate and connect. Another important thing, I suppose, about singing and music is just the weight of the words. How you can find comfort or stimulation or peace, whatever you need in that moment, in that day. The weight of the words can mean so much. They can bring so much to you that you might not be able to express yourself. You can't quite find the words to pinpoint, but maybe you heard a song on the radio and you went, oh God, that's exactly how I'm feeling today. So the wonderful lyricists and musicians of our world can do that for us, and I think that's really, really special. So yeah, some understanding that speaking is not the same as singing. Sometimes the music can accurately express our feelings and emotions far more than we could, and bring all that healing and comfort. So if anyone would like to join us, there's just a few details here about how you can. We run sessions every week on Wednesdays at 2:30, and we run sessions on a Thursday as well if the Wednesday didn't suit you. But it's all through Zoom, this app that you're using today, and we just send a link and you can go online through your smartphone, tablet, laptop, whatever it may be, and connect straight to us. So you can see there our email is singing4thebrain@gmail.com, and you can call our lovely administrator Mary as well to help you get set up. And we have our Facebook and Instagram all go as well, so you can check us out there and keep in touch with us. So I think that's enough screen sharing for the moment. I'd love to do a little bit of singing and have you join me, if you will. So before we do anything too strenuous, we'll just do a quick round of breaths, and get the voices going. So if you would join me, just take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And in through the nose again. And out through your mouth. And one more big breath in through the nose. And out through the mouth. Great. So really taking the time to slow that breath down. We'll just do 3 more of those, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Here we go. And out. In again. And out. Great. We were doing lovely movement there earlier with Teresa. And a lot of what I would do to warm up the body is very similar, so I won't go into too much of it now, but we'll just gently roll out the shoulders a little bit, because we tend to carry a lot of tension there, and the neck a little bit as well. That's it. And of course, the shoulders and the neck are the area that we don't want to be tense when we're singing. We don't want our vocal tract to be uncomfortable or tense or under pressure. Great. We're just going to do one more little exercise as a stretch. We're going to breathe in, raise the arms up, holding them up there, and release on the out breath. And up again, holding them there, and release. And once more, and release. Alright, I feel a little better already. So I think we'll just do a quick round of humming, just to ease the voices in. We're going to hum a melody that you'll probably recognise. It's the famous Frere Jacques or Are You Sleeping? So before we sing in full voice, just to ease ourselves in, we'll just do a quick round of humming. So you might join me in this one. One more round of that, and hopefully you're feeling that lovely connection in the vagus nerve and your heart rate is slowing down. Let's try that again. Alright, it's amazing. I feel my heart rate slowing down a little bit already. Okay, I'm going to go to the piano and just move my screen a little bit. I have my piano here in front of me. And we're just going to sing together before I finish. So I thought I'd choose songs with a kind of particularly positive message today, as that is the feeling that we want to go with and uplift ourselves a little bit. The first song I'm going to go with is one of my favourites. It's a gospel number. It's called This Little Light of Mine. So feel free to sway and to maybe tap your foot, feel the music in your body and sing along. Here we go.